welcome back. Today we're going to talk about updates on a few little guys, and we got this ginormous ZZ plant that needs a new home. It is currently in soil, so we're going to go ahead and transition that into Leca. This is going to be a little different because the plant itself is drought tolerant, so the process is going to be a little different than what we usually do with our normal plants. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started with this one first. We got a silver sword philodendron. And I actually purchased this already rooted in Leca. And I've had this leaf that's been wanting to come out since I got her, and I got her back in October. Actually dated when I got her. So she is trying to spit out that leaf. Of course, I'm leaking water everywhere. But we do see a root right there. We're just gonna go ahead and take a look inside, make sure everything is doing okay. Alright, so we do got some few black roots in there that I'm gonna go ahead and trim off, since we do have a few white fuzzy roots in there that are trying to catch some water. So let me grab some scissors, trim those off, and I actually haven't added any nutrients to this since I've gotten it, so I think once I put some nutrients in it, it's gonna give that leaf a little boost to get going. So alright, so we're gonna go ahead and chop off a few of these pieces. There's our root system. A bunch of the Leca stuck to it, and I was gonna chop this black piece off, but there's a white root coming out of that, so we're gonna leave that and see if it does any better once I do nutrients with this. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and put her back in her little home. Okay, I need to find my nutrients. I actually need to make some more, so I'll make some real quick, and then we'll just go ahead and feed this girl. So next we have this little guy. Look at those leaves, they're so cute. Look how tiny. So this is a mini monstera. I think everyone's been calling it, so I can't pronounce its name. It's like a tetrasperma rapidifloria, I don't know. You guys know how to say this. I don't know how to say any of these lingo words for these plants, but I don't see any roots coming out the bottom. I actually didn't have a container for this, so I just grabbed a solo cup and a nursery pot that had just some drainage holes at the bottom, and that's how she's been living, and she's been doing just fine, so no complaints from her. We're gonna go ahead and dump her out and see how her roots are establishing. I don't know if you guys can see, she's like grabbing on for dear life. Let's see if we can get her off. For those of you wondering why it was stuck to the side of the pot, it's because I know I haven't watered them in a little while because it is very cold where I'm at. It actually snowed yesterday. So I haven't been giving them too much water because they don't drink that much. And she got stuck to the side of the cup because there was moisture condensation on the side of the container. And so the roots and the Leca kind of just got stuck there. But here are her roots. And guys, just let you know now, I actually got this as a cutting, which is right here, and it had no roots, absolutely nothing at all. And it had a tiny little stub, which is where one of the nodes was growing. So that's exactly what's going on. It's growing out sideways. So hopefully we'll get a bigger root system in there. She'll grow more leaves and she'll grow bigger. We have some nodes coming out right here, some aerial roots. So we'll see how she goes. I might trim her down a bit and then just stick this back in, but we'll see. She's been doing fine lately, like I said. No worries from her, so we'll just see how she keeps going. I have not given her any nutrients since I got her, and I got her November 15th of this year. So it's been almost 2 months that she's just been sitting in water. So it's gonna be time to give her nutrients now because she's got some pretty good roots going on. I haven't checked on these in a while. I've been so busy with everything. So there's that little girl. So she's doing perfectly fine. So we're gonna go ahead and shove her back in there. Try to find a pot for her because I don't have a container, but whatever for now. Okay, so I scooted her over to one side and kind of laid her roots down more so they go down instead of trying to crawl up sideways again. But she's doing great. So last but not least, to check on is gonna be this little buddy that I have. Oh, okay, this one's a little crazy. This one came to me as an established plant, but it was in soil before I grabbed a hold of it. So as soon as I got her, I put her right in the Leca, and I got her almost the same time I got this little guy. I got this one I transferred it to Leca November 18th. So see how this little girl's doing, which looks fine. I have not given this one any nutrients as well. It's just been sitting in water, trying to get accustomed to its new little home. All right, look at those crazy roots. And like I said, I got this one as an established plant, but it did have black roots on it to begin with. I really should have taken a photo of the first day I received it so you guys can see, but I didn't. Maybe I can get a photo of when I got her and I'll post that in between the video. But so we got, I think, 3 little buds here, and I think these are the guys that you can't cut the leaves and propagate them. You have to have one of these little buds, I guess we'll call them, to be able to make a new plant, because this is part of the elephant ear family. But I really wanted this one just because of the color the leaves have, which she's super pretty. She did have like 4 leaves when I originally got her, but she threw a tantrum and killed off half of herself and just left me with a 1 leaf. It looks like we got another little guy coming in right there, and oh yeah, there's another one coming in right here too. There we go. Now she looks prettier. So she's all green and her roots are not rotting whatsoever. I don't see anything in there to worry about. So we're gonna go ahead and give this little guy nutrients once I make some as well. But so far so good. So we're gonna rewrap her around, get her back in here, and let her keep doing her thing. Now I know some of you guys asked how far down I put some of my plants. It really depends on what kind of plant I'm working with. This one doesn't really matter, it goes as far down as I can get it. This one has a few aerial roots up top that I try to get down in there, but because the pot's a little small, it doesn't really get underneath the Leca, so it just chills up top. And then this one, I try to get the Leca to hit kind of like midway to where this bulb is at, but not completely covering the whole bulb, if that makes sense, especially because these little ones are trying to grow, so I want to give them a little air to grow. So we're gonna go ahead and set some Leca in there, wrap this little sucker around. All right, so I don't know if you guys can see, but like I said, I try not to cover the bulb completely. I did cover them a decent amount, but to where the top of it is still exposed. So that's how we're gonna leave her. And when the roots get crazy, I really don't like to trim them down because I like them to keep growing. Unlike some people, it's totally okay if you trim the roots down, especially if it's a plant you don't really care to expand on. It's not gonna kill them, it's not gonna hurt them to cut back down, but because I want this one to get as big as I can get it to, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave the root system, just wrap it around every time it gets a little crazy, and she's kind of back to normal. Nothing's sticking out anymore until maybe like 2 weeks until it does again. Okay, so there we have that last one. Now we're gonna go ahead and tackle this bad boy. Did see spider web in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and cover my table up with something so I don't get stuff everywhere and I don't want to find out what's in there, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I had some wrapping paper from Christmas sale that I used to cover the table so we can get this bad boy out of here. Alright, so it has been a while since I've last checked on this dude. I've had him for about over a year now. I think it's going on 2, maybe 3 years that I've had this dude. It's one little baby that we can gift away to somebody else, so we'll probably put that separately. Okay, this is gonna be pretty hard to get all the dirt off because the roots are so compacted. So we're gonna go ahead and soak this bad boy for like half an hour to an hour and see if that helps us. So I'll be right back as soon as I let this soak for a little bit. Okay guys, so I got this easy soaking in water. I got the roots in there as much as I can. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that, but I know I'm gonna have to hose this off with the water hose tomorrow to get like in between the roots. That's the easiest way for me. So I'll go ahead and film that tomorrow, but in the meantime, I have something else to show you guys. So let me clean this up real quick. Alright, so I wanted to show you guys, I was part of a Secret Santa gift exchange on Facebook. 1 second. Thanks. So as part of this Secret Santa gift exchange, not really Secret Santa because we got paired up with somebody, but I guess it was a secret until you knew who it was. But I got this package. I got this package from Bethany. I don't know if she watches or not, so we'll go ahead and open this up. I actually haven't found anything to send her yet, so I'm still looking to see what to send her. Maybe I'll get an idea with what she sent me on what to send her. But I thought it was a cute little thoughtful like gift. I don't know what's in here, so I guess we'll find out. Tell me what she likes, a few different things, so I'll keep an eye out for a few things, and then we gotta mail her something out. Cute, it looks like a little, oh, it's not blue. Oh, that's adorable. It's a cute little pot, a little white pot with no drainage holes, because I told her I like things without drainage holes because we can't put water in it with drainage holes. And it looks like she sent us, how cute, they're little stickers. Bunch of different little flowers. How adorable. I'll have to put these everywhere, or every time I send mail now I can send somebody a sticker. That's cute. That's cool. Alright, so thank you Bethany. If you watch my videos, thank you so much. This is very thoughtful of you. So I still need to find something for you, but don't worry, I'm looking. I haven't forgotten about you, just been a little busy. Alright guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow when we go ahead and clean up those roots for that ZZ and transplant it. Alright guys, so hopefully you guys can see this okay. The lighting is going to be a little weird because it's already sunset. But we've been soaking this for almost a full day. As you can see, a lot of the dirt is loose now, so usually kind of just bang it on the floor, get as much off, and then I like to use the concrete to hose the roots down, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so I separated each plant as much as I could, and I hosed off all the dirt that I can, which there's always going to be a little left, but we're going to go ahead and do this with the other two I separated. Alright, and there we have it. So let me get back inside and we'll finish up putting this in Leca. Alright guys, so we're all set. We got our ZZ back in here, cleaned as much as we can. I'm getting water everywhere. Hopefully we have enough clean Leca to be able to do all three of them. So let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be way too big for this pot. I need to find something else for that. Ah, there's a little baby. Okay guys, there we have it. We're all set. We got our Leca and our plant in. This is a lot larger than I thought it was going to be, and I don't have a container with me handy, so I'll deal with that later. But we're only going to miss the Leca for this plant. We're not going to let the reservoir have any water at the bottom either because we don't want it rotting, because the plant itself already has like a self-contained water system in it. We're going to spritz it about once a week until we're acclimated to be in the Leca instead of in soil. So I'll keep you guys updated on how we do with this on the next video. Alright, we'll see you guys all later. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys know what to do. Bye!